I'm going to read The Adventure of Huckleberry, chapter 26. Wow, when they was all gone, the king was. He asked his marriage and how it was all for spare rooms, and she said she had one spare room, which was used for Uncle William, and then she would give her own room to Uncle Harvey, which was a little bigger, and she would come into the room with her sister and her sleep. And out the gala was her little chair Kirby. It was a party evening. The king said that Kirby would do for his spell, meaning me. So Mary Jane took us out, and she showed them their rooms, which was plain but nice. She said that she had her frocks and a lot of the other cups and took out of the room. They were in Uncle Harvey's place, but he said they weren't. Pucks was hung around the wall, and the people stands was cartooned out of. 예, 안녕하세요.
어떠세요?
아, 예, 감사합니다.
아직 전화 먹고 딱 보니까 문이 열려 있어요.
아,
지금.
네.
수고하세요. 밤에 빌릴게요.
네.
나 그때 자라다니가 뭐 빌려준 거 있는데.
아,
그것도 그냥 가지고 있어서
네.
나중에 기회 되면 가지고 올게요.
네.
잃어버렸었어.
네, 알겠어요.
수고하세요.
네. Which was plain but nice, as she said that she had piles and a lot of other precious fruit. Out of the rooms that there was in Uncle Harvey's place, but she said she want, and then the box was hung around the wall and gold. It was just like a tune, and made out of caliber, and that hung down to the flowers. There was an old hair that trunk in one corner, and a guitar box in another, and all sorts of little knick-knack and jing fractalums, like ours at the prison of the room with. Like inside it was all the more the homies and more the pleasanter for these fishing snaps, so don't serve. And these rooms were pretty small, but felt good enough and so it wasn't like Kirby. At night, they had a big supper and all. Then the man was there. I stood behind the king under his chairs and waited on them, and he used to wait on less than Mary Jane to sit at the head of the table with Susan alongside us there. And how the bed, the biscuit was, how mean the preserve was, and how horrid and tough the fried chicken was, and all that kind of lot. And the women always just go to folks' house, something like that, and the people load everything was really tough. So someone says, how do you get biscuit to brown so nice? And when just for the landscape, do you get these speakers? And all the kind of conducts and talk and just the way people always and does at a supper station. And it was sold on me, and then and had supper in the kitchen of Livingston, while the others was having the niggers clean up the neat things. She was pumping me about England and the breast. If I didn't think the eyes was getting my sleeping sometimes, she said. Did you ever see the king? Who and folks? Well, I bet he goes to our church. I know he was dead years ago, and I never let on. So when I said that he goes to our churches, she says, well, yeah, there's pews right over the opposite of on the other side of the footbridge. I thought that he lived in London. Well, that's where they live, but I thought you lived in Sheffield. I think I was up a stone. I leapt on to get chopped with chicken's bone, and so as to get in time to think I'll get down there. Yeah. Then I said, it goes to our church later. When it's the into Sheffield, and that's only in summertime, and when it comes there to take the sea back. Why, how you talk if Sheffield ain't on the sea? What? Who said it was? Why you did? I never. You did. I did. You did. No, I never said nothing over the time. Well, what did you say then? Said you come take the sea back. That's what I said. Well, how's this going to take the sea back? It ain't on the sea. Look here, that's it. Did you ever see any Congress water? Yeah? Well, did you have to discuss Congress to get it? Why no? where neither Judge Williams Ford have to go seas to get a seatbelt. However, he get it. Then, just the ways to people down to hear the guests Congresswoman Powers. There is a palace at the ship they call Palace, and he wants this water hard. They can't boil an amount of water way up there at the sea, and the inhabitants got no companies to fill it. Well, I see now, you might have said it in the first place in so time. When I said that I see, I was out of the woods again, and so I was comfortable glad next to said, so do you go to church too? Yes, later. And what is that? And why in our pew? Whose pew? And why? Your Uncle Harvey? Eh? What does he want to do with you? None is to say, what did you write on? Once you did. Why I thought that he'd be in the book. Rocking, and I told her that he was a preacher. I think I was up a stump again, so I could play around the chicken's bone, then got another thing. Then I said, brain it. Do you suppose there any bad ones preachers to church? Why would they want so we more? What? To preach before a king, and the centuries ago, as you. And only after less than 17. 17? Mom went, why? Out and said out, such a spring said that. Not if I never got glorious, and much they comes and we and they dance, all of them, and preach the same way. I only want, anyway, that's what does the rest of them. So, nothing much rolls around to pass the plate. One thing or others that many they don't do nothing in the world then. What are they for? And then why? There's the first side. Don't you know nothing. But I don't want to know such a who is that? Our servants 3 in England, the 3 in the better 3 hour leaders. Yeah, 7 ain't nobody there. It's really damn worse than though. Oh, don't they keep on? Hourly is the way to do it. So much New Year's do it on 1st of July. Just listen, nobody could tell you, and I went to England by that, so Harold was your, and then I see the holidays first, and years in to go to the circus. And the new church, and no church. You always went to church. When I was going to Harvard, I thought I was an old man's servant, but next to me, I heard on kind of the experiment and how the valley was different from the common servant. And how to go to church whether to want it or not, and set with a family and on account of his being low, and when I didn't do it pretty good, and when I got done, I said you won, that's why she said, honest ninja, no, I need to be telling me a lot of lies, honest, said I, none of it at all, not a lie, and said I, lay your hand on this book and said, I said to one, nothing bad, a dictionary, so I laid my hand on it and said it, and so then she looked a little better satisfied and said, well, I believe so more of it, but I have to graciously believe the last. What is it you want to believe, George? The stars of Mary Jane and stuffing some with Susan's behind her. In line, or it's kind of for you to talk so to him and him stranger. As far from these people, how would you like to church talk? That's always the use way, maybe. Always saying in choose to help somebody before they're hurt. And I had not done nothing to him, and it told some stretchers I like on. I said I wouldn't swallow it at all. And the best ever did and the brains you say. I reckon you can stand on a little thing like that. Hey, I don't care whether it's that wall a little to weather. And the door was big and mysterious in our house and stranger, and it was good of you to say it. If the was in the place, it would make you feel ashamed, so you won't say a thing to another person that would make them feel ashamed. Why, man, she said, and it doesn't make no difference to what is that. I mean, the thing is for you to treat it in time, and it's not beating things to make him remember that he ain't owns the country amongst his own folks. I said to myself, this is a girl, I'm letting the old luckless love of her money. As soon as she watched it in, and if you believe me, they did give a whole lit and a half from the town. Said I to myself, this is another one there. letting it lose her money. And Mary Jane, she took another thing and went in sweet early again, which was her way, and by the way, she dropped on and wasn't and hardly anything left of towards the house. So she followed. Alright, and it's there. You gotta go, you just ask his pardon. So and she done it beautiful, and then she done it so beautifully because she could hear what I could tell her 1,000 lies, and she could do it again. I said to myself, this is another one that I was letting them laugh, money. When you got through the old jest, the little themselves, I would make me feel at home. And when I was almost present, I felt so orange and rolled down in me that I said, my sister, my mind made up. I'll have that money for them or burst. But I ended out just for bed, and I said it to me some times, so rather so when I got by myself, I went thinking the thing over. Just to myself to try both. Two doctors are private and bro these powers. No, they don't do. In my house, who told him. And the king and the Jew would make it warm for me. Try to get that private, Mary Jane. No, I doesn't do it. At her first, we will get them a hint. Sure, they got the money. They slide right out and get away with it. And if she was fetching her, I mixed up in the speech before it was done with. I judged, I know. In a good waste, but I got to steal that money somehow. And I got to steal in some way that in one suspicion that I don't need, and they got a good things together, and they ain't and growing, and he lives until they would play with this family and these towns for all their stores. So I would find the chance time I would steal it and hide it. And by and by, when I am away down the reverse, I wrote a letter and tell Mary Jane where is behind. But I will hide it tonight if I can, because the doctors maybe he seems let up in the administrative less on here, because it might scare them out of here yet. Those things that I go in and search them rooms upstairs, the hall was dark. But I found the Duke's rooms and sat at full around the stick with my hands like this to be much like the king, so let anybody else take care of the money but his own self on. Then I went to his rooms and I began to pose around the there, and I see it couldn't do nothing. Without the candle, that's until I don't do. Of course, so I got to do the other thing. But for them, it's rough about time. When there is the steps coming, you were going to skip down the last bed. I just played. When it was where I thought it would be. I touched the curtains, the heat, and Mary Jane's blocks, and so I jumped in behind that as she snuggled in amongst the rooms and I stood there perfectly still. They come in, shut the door, and the first thing that you found was to get down and look under the bed. And then I was glad I hadn't found the bed when I was anything else, It's kind of natural to hide under the bed when you are up to anything private. They sit down, and the king says, well, was it? And in the middle, I'm sure that because it's better for it to be done, and so moving it up the morning down up the hair, giving us the chance to talk about something. This is it, Captain. I ain't easy, and I come up with that dark, so it lays on my mind. I want to know your plans. I've got the notions that I think that this sounds one. Is it you? Oh, with the light out of this paper in the morning, sitting in the morning, and the clock. Now it's delicious with what we've got, especially things that we've got is easy, getting backwards and pulling at our head, as you may say, when our coast we are allowed to have it steal it back. I am for nothing else so liking out. That made me feel pretty bad, and about an hour or two ago, it would have been a little different. Now it made it feel bad and disappointed. The king lifts out the same. What? And sells less of the property? Much of like a parcel of fools? Leave over $9,000 to birth of property. Bring around just the suffering to be screwed? Oh, good. Sell out stuff too. The king grumbled. Instead of the beggar of the group was nothing. He didn't want to go no deeper. He didn't want to rob a lot of the orphans and everything they had. Why? How you talk? Said the king. What chance of not nothing at all, but just this morning. people that buy the property in the suburbs because soon is thrown out within the zone, which want to belong after full sleep. They won't be valid, and it will go back to the estate. These years are often each and there's a house back again, and there's enough to them, and every young one's crying. But here you see all of them really they're going to suffer. So I just thinking there's a thousand, and then that's so well, let's see. And the end, it's got nothing to complain of. Where the team, the toe, pain, the blind, the alive. If you didn't start all life, and the decided to believe this was blamed foolish to say, the doctors hang over them, and what the king says. But the doctors, the water will care at the thing. And they will go forward to the foods in towns outside. And that'll be enough to measure it in towns, so they got let it to go downstairs. Again, the Duke says, I don't think that we put that money in a good place. It cheered me up, and I'll be to think I was going to get a hint of no fine over the happening. The king says wise, because Mary Jane will be morning from this house, and first you know the niggers that was and the rooms will get an orders to bow to these churches, so put on my way. And do you reckon some niggers can work the money and not borrow some of it? Yeah, has a lovely Duke, says the king, and then he comes tumbling on the curtains to 3 feet from forever. I stuck tight to a wall, and then tapped my stiff door quickly. I wonder what the fellows would say to me if they catch me. I try to think that what I'd better if they did catch me, but I King got back before I could think more than about half an hour ago. They never suspicions I was out, and I shoved the back door lit in the floor thick, and that was under the pedal bed, and crammed it in a foot or to a mountain of straw, and that it was all right now, because the niggas don't only make just a better bed, and then turn over steps towards the feet. Only about twice a year, and so it wasn't no dangerous to get stalled now. And when I knew the better, I headed out of there, and before there was halfway downstairs, I groped almost to my cherry, and then it the tears that I could get a chance to do better. I did it better. I go outside of the houses on because if they miss it, they will give the house a good last second, and I get very well. And then I come in with my clothes and all, and so I couldn't sit down stripped. I wanted to. I was in such a sweat, and I got through with the business, and I heard the king, and I did come up, so I rolled up until the foot. I started with my chin at the top of my letters and wait to see if anything was going to happen. Nothing did, so I held on till the sounds had fit into the only wound. Had it begins yet, so I slipped down the ladder. Oh, question on. Good.